Hello friends, first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Vidry Malvero from WSC. Want to make a speech video until the Indonesia's deteriorating education, a threat to the nation's future. Education is a major factor in the progress of a nation. However, as we know today, the education system in Indonesia is at an alarming threshold. Education in Indonesia faces several complex and layered problems. Reason to problems such as disparities in access to education, lack of qualified teachers, gaps in facilities, high dropout rates, and lack of character education need to be critically questioned as they impact the future of the younger generation and the future of the nation. As we all know, with this I will explain how the problems experienced in the world of education in Indonesia, starting from why education in Indonesia is still stuck in the same circle of problems. Why is education in Indonesia still far from ideal? What solution has the government implemented to deal with this problem? Let's continue. The first, gaps in access to education. The most glaring problems today is the education gap between rural and urban communities. In urban areas, people have better access to education, such as quality schools equipped with adequate facilities and qualified teaching staff. However, in rural areas, especially remote areas, there are still many schools that lack facilities such as classrooms, and libraries. The ability to access the internet and technology is also a gap. In cities, students are accustomed to using technology and conducting online learning. Meanwhile, in the village, it's still difficult to use the internet and electronic device to support learning. This education problem will not be solved simply by making policies. It requires commitment and real action to overcome this problem. The government needs to equalize access to education to remote areas, improve infrastructure, and provide adequate learning facilities. The second, teacher quality decline. Teachers are at the forefront of education. They are the ones who inspire and guide students to achieve their goals. However, many of them do not receive enough attention, such as lack of training of develop their competencies. In addition, many teachers in remote areas lack the infrastructure and training to develop their teaching skills. The government should increase teacher training and competency development program in both urban and rural areas, provide appropriate facilities to support the teaching process. Thank you. Maybe enough for me, and